Hello and welcome to Ash is Happy Now. We have a bit of a change of venue at the moment, just because I wanted to. I'm actually really happy right now. Today was a bit of an adventure just starting off, but last night I went to Naperville, which is a suburb of Chicago, to see Becky Albertalli and Angie Thomas. And they talked and they answered questions. By the way, I'm still waiting for the answer to the Hamilton question, at least on Twitter. Becky is the author of Simon versus the Homo-Sapiens Agenda, which is being turned into a movie. Great casting. I was really happy with it. Now all the characters have Twitter accounts, which are amazing. I love that book. I read it actually just this past winter. I'd had it for like forever, and I just finally read it. And also her new book, The Upside of Unrequited, which I did have her sign, but I hadn't read yet. And I always feel weird when I have someone sign something I haven't read. Like, I feel like I'm lying to them. But I still had her sign it, and so afterward I went to, there's a Nando's in Naperville, which shocked me, and I thought, okay, maybe it's just a coincidence. No, it's an actual Nando's. I went and had chicken and matcha peas, and I'm obsessed with matcha peas. I'm gonna learn how to make them. My own recipe is gonna be amazing. But I started reading The Upside of Unrequited, and I laughed out loud in a restaurant where I was sitting at a table by myself. But that's also how good it is, and also I really want to know how Becky thinks mermaids pee, because that is basically the first line is how do mermaids pee. Angie is the author of The Hate You Give, which I can't even break down without getting emotional for you what it's about. But honestly, it's one of the best books of the year. I think we will be talking about this forever. I think it will become one of those books that you read in school and you talk about and we'll know is this classic thing, like sort of like The Outsiders, where everybody's read it and everybody knows that story and knows that experience and has talked about it and had feelings about it and had a character and a moment for you. I honestly can't talk about the personal reasons that The Hate You Give appeals to me. One, for privacy law reasons, honestly. And secondly, just because y'all don't need to see me cry. Frankly, like that's not what we need today. Other things are making me happy that I haven't been able to talk about. Last week, Thursday, I got up really early. I finished Couch to 5K. Sunday, I went and tried the first day that I'm on the 10K trainer, which is like week 9, and I died. It was extremely humid. We had just gotten out of a heat warning. I was not prepared for that. And so the way that they have you doing in that first day was you run for 10 minutes, you walk for 1, you run for 10, and you do that 4 times. And I got through 3 times, and about 3 minutes into the last 10 minutes, and I couldn't. I broke. And then my headphone batteries died because I use wireless headphones. I was done. I was sweating. I felt sick to my stomach. Like, I had tried doing fasted cardio too, and I just think when you're training for 10K and you're running that much, it's not a good idea to do that much cardio and that much work without having eaten. But it was really awesome because I have a group of people that I talk to about running and what I'm doing, and they were super, super supportive and just the amazing friends that they are. Like, okay, you listen to your body. Like, it's one thing to push your body, it's another thing to hurt yourself or to go too far that you're going to get sick. And given how warm it was, I was actually concerned about heat exhaustion or heat stroke. And honestly, the rest of the day, I felt like total trash. I had a headache. It was awful. But I also felt good that I made it that far, even in that terrible of weather. So I'm going to try again today and see how it goes. I have high hopes because I still can't believe I can run for like 30 some minutes straight without dying or shin splints or being unable to breathe. I still continue to be shocked by what my body is suddenly capable of. And I'm really excited about this being so much of a challenge because I think C2 5K almost wasn't, and that really bothered me, and I think it's because I'd done so much other cardio and working out and endurance work prior to that, so we'll see. But either way, I really, really recommend all 3 of those books. I'm probably only maybe 50 pages into The Upside of Unrequited, but it's really good, and I've laughed a lot. Her wit is fantastic, and I appreciate the characters. I appreciate their differences. Also, so far, I identify with Middle-earth Reed more than I think I ever have any book character ever. Like, just the things that he said, I'm like, this is me. This is me as a character. And that's the really beautiful thing, is really well written characters. Gender doesn't matter. It's about experience. And I don't care that it's a dude. You can say, like, how do you identify him so much as a dude? Doesn't matter. I just do. Also, now I kind of am really disappointed that I realized I have no Lord of the Rings shirts. So it'd make me happy. That's what I'm going to work on next. I need a Lord of the Rings shirt. Anyway, I might get to tomorrow. I don't know. Either way, read some books. Stay happy.